Push record. Question of the ages. Yes, I did. Answer of the ages. Okay. Welcome, Cancer. This is a general reading for September 2017. Let's get started. Okay, I'm definitely seeing sort of some stressors where it comes to communicating with other people, maybe some passive aggression going on your part or someone else's part, and an indication of definitely some tactlessness, some letting people know how you feel, right? And passive aggression, I guess. So those could be definitely some anger, some fear, some stress, right, involved surrounding communicating with other people, and some maybe some strange encounters. There's also a sense of self-assuredness, I guess. I always say that, and I don't know if assuredness is really a word, but sense you feel sure of yourself is what I'm trying to say, and sure of your conclusions that you've come to and the things that you've kind of put together about what's going on, and maybe having a lack of an ability to kind of open yourself up to things being a little bit better than maybe you kind of think that they may be, right? Based on these kind of miscommunications and that kind of thing. And then the third thing that I'm seeing is having a difficulty getting to the next step, right? Like you've taken one step and you see where you're going and you know why you're going there, so you can see almost like the first step that you've taken, right? And then there's like a missing spot. That's the next step, and then you can see the step after that. So there's a lot of like kind of missed energies is what I'm seeing in this. Missed communication between people, and missed signs is what I'm kind of getting. You're missing some information because you're stuck in your or somebody is, maybe not you, somebody's missing some information because they're stuck in what they already think is going on, right? And then also the mismatch in this next step, right? This this missing piece of this next step. So there's a lot of kind of like missing each other, passing each other kind of vibes, right? And definitely one of a little bit of frustration and some energy and some emotion going on, and some rigid feelings too, right? Feeling like stuck in this little bit of a mind frame, and this little bit of a passing deal we've got going on. So yeah, I'm gonna pick these up and put some more cards down and try to get some advice for you guys on this. Okay, Cancer, I have your advice, and I hate it. Just kidding. I mean, I'm not that fond of it. I tend to like to be a little bit more, give advice that's a little bit more proactive, I guess. But this is very much kind of telling a story about sort of giving energy, putting energy out that you want to receive, right? Put energy into the universe that's the kind of energy that you'd like to receive. So in order to do that, you're going to have to be kind of active, right? Going out there, putting yourself out there and that kind of thing, and not getting so frustrated and worked up that you can't do that. And then also trusting in the universe, right? Trusting in its ability to bring you what you need, and kind of work with the inertia of this energy that you're going to put forward, right? So like, what do you want? Start putting that forth. No matter what else is going on, just kind of start dishing that out, and it's going to kind of hopefully create a little bit of a cyclical action for you guys. And I don't want you to just be completely 100% open to everything, of course, and that's not what I'm saying, but you can still have a sense of sense of pride, right? Keep your sense of self. Um, it's not about so much just accepting everything that's going on. It's about more just adjusting your behaviors despite what's going on, I guess, as a sort of a preemptive thing, right? As a sort of a way to just kind of get things going, like you actually do have a little bit of power, I think, in that way, and it'll free you up a little bit too, in the sense of feeling so controlled by your environment, right? If you just keep going forward and moving forward and pushing through, and doing kind of what you need to do, and giving, like I said, what you want to get, and that includes some of this weird communication that you've been having. You know what I mean? To give people kind of on some level the benefit of the doubt, and give them the kind of response that you might like to receive if you're in kind of a weird mind state or weird whatever. You know what I mean? If some of these encounters that you're having, geez, the traffic. Some of these encounters that you're having are with people that you don't know what's going on with them, right? Kind of thing, or you don't know what their history is. You don't know much about these people, to kind of be a little bit more detached from that, and still give them a response that's in tune with the kind of vibe that you want in your life in general. But not in a way that's compromising you. You know what I mean? You can keep it kind of surface level. It doesn't have to be incredibly deep. But in order to cultivate some of these things that you want to kind of start this momentum by just the thing that comes to mind, and I hate this saying, but fake it till you make it. I really hate that saying, but this is kind of the vibe that I'm getting, right? It's about putting forth some effort so that or putting forth a certain type of energy so that the universe will spit that energy back out at you, and you don't have to create it all from scratch, if that makes any sense, right? Like I'm feeling like there might be this feeling of feeling obligated to do everything, right? To attract all this stuff, and it's feeling kind of overwhelming because you don't know how to attract it. You don't know how to get to that second step. But what I'm getting from this is that you don't have to do everything, right? You just have to start it. You just have to go in and keep starting it for a minute. Just keep going, keep starting it, and it's gonna rev up some kind of this kind of inertia, energy, engine kind of thing to kind of, get the wheel spinning and draw you to more of an energy that's a little bit more conducive to what you want to do, right? And also, like I said, freeing you up of some of the lack or loss of control that you might feel regarding dependency on other people and situations and things, right? To gain a little bit of self power, in a way that's not putting the pressure on, right? Have faith that once you start putting some energy towards it, that there's going to be some reinforcements for you there, right? Some backup, someone kind of, or something kind of catching you a little bit, as long as you're putting forth some things that are in the same kind of vein that you want to see, right? That you're not completely on your own, but you've got to do something. Yeah, and you did get this nice 11 card, which is a kind of a wish fulfillment card, right? So that's kind of nice, and the freedom card, which is a nice card too, and related to receiving your needs, right? Reciprocity, and giving and receiving, right? Giving, not necessarily to receive, but giving and receiving at the same time. So yeah, hopefully that's helpful. Yes, hopefully it's helpful. Okay, thank you, Cancer. Bye.